Here with Groove Tutorials with the second in a series about setting up something to sell within Groove. So setting up the funnel, setting up the sales item, everything within Groove. So in the last video, which you can click on this link if you missed that and start there, it's better to start there. In the last video, we set up the actual item to sell. And one thing I want to go back and look at now is we're going to use these pages that we set up under contents. So we're going to take this. So I'm going to keep this as the sales page. And then I'm going to go to the thank you page. Put this on here as well. So I'm just saving these so I know what I'm going to create. Refund policy period and everything. So that's, I just needed those two pages so I could actually create the pages in the funnel. So I'm going to exit out of here. Now I'm going to go to pages. So under pages, Groove pages, I'm going to set up my funnel. And I'm going to actually stick this right here within an actual page that I have for this support system called yourbestgroove.com. All right, so right in here, we're going to go ahead and in order to do this, we're just going to create a page, a brand new page, and we are going to do a blank canvas. I'm going to show you how to do content. We're going to grab, I don't know, whatever. We're going to stick that up there, and we're going to say in the text, you know, you should subscribe. This is an amazing deal. You know, your sales copy is going to be in there. All right, the second thing you're going to do then is you're going to grab another block. We're going to grab a wireframe that is empty, and we're going to, this is, again, you're going to do all of your text and all of your messaging here, but when you're ready to sell it, you go to blocks. Let's go all blocks. Actually, we want wireframes. Sorry, wireframes empty. We're just going to grab an empty block and stick it at the bottom here. There we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into this empty container and we're going to put the sales checkout system there. But before we do that, we have to go back and activate the sales item. So I'm going to go out of here. I'm going to save this page. It's going to be called edit settings, test sales, and the page URL is what I saved over here. So it's YBG month, okay? YBG month, because that is the sales page listed within Groove Sell. So I'm going to say okay. So we got that page saved. We're going to go back to Sell, Groove Sell. And what we're going to do is on this particular funnel, we're going to activate it. You can't create the checkout item until you activate the sales item. So funnels, we've got membership. See, it's in draft mode. We're going to go over here and we're going to make live. You cannot change your subdomain. This is going to be Groove member, or let's just do this to keep it consistent. YBG month. We're going to have that as the subdomain. And now it's live. What we can do is when we click on it, when we click on it to manage the product, right here, we can click on this checkout cart. And what that's going to do is it's going to give me options. Do I want a single price checkout or a multi-price checkout? Basically, the difference here is if I were to have, you know, a monthly tier, or if I were going to have pay annually and so forth, I would have set those up as price points. I didn't. We only have one price point, so we're going to do single price, one step checkout, and do next. All right, this is the page link if you want to link to it, but what I want to do is embed it in my own page. So I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to go back to pages. And within pages, over here we are in this, I'm going to go to the actual page. It is page 17th, YBG month. So here's where I'm going to, in this container, I'm going to stick an HTML code, and I'm going to do code embed. And I'm going to go up here and click on it, edit it with the gear, click at the top and paste the embed code and click save. And what that's going to do is generate a secure payment, and it's grayed out, but you can see that my image is at the top, Your Best Groove Success Club, and everything is there for them to pay online. They click, put their card number in, and purchase. Now I want to show you another way to do the same thing. So we're going to go to Elements, and the reason I showed you the embed first is at this point, October 23rd, 2020, it is the most consistent way to make it work. But you can grab this e-commerce Groove Sell Checkout, and I'm going to stick it above this one. Let's just put it here. We're going to put it up in the block above. Okay, so what we do then is we click on it and configure a checkout page. It's going to ask what funnel. So this is the Success Club. It's going to ask what product. It's the Success Club. What type of checkout? It's a single price checkout. And what steps? It's going to be a one step. If you look back, that's what we set it up as. And what price point? So again, you could do multiple price points or just one. So I'm choosing the one that's there. And when you click update, it should create that. Okay, so that happens. Sometimes that doesn't work for me, and I'm not sure why. I think it's a bug in Groove right now. So that's kind of cool. You can just grab it right from there. You don't have to get the embed code and all of that stuff. But again, this is what it looks like, and there is your checkout item for them to check out right there on your site. So you have your details, you have your checkout, and you're good to go. Now, if you remember, we also had a thank you page, right? So if we go back here and look again, we had a thank you page, YBG thanks. So you want to set that up as a thank you page, and if you're just selling this, you don't have an upsell, you don't have any bumps and all of that good stuff, you basically say thank you for signing up, we're sending you an email, you know, you're following up on what they did in the purchase. All right, that's it for today's part of setting up a sales item within Groove. If you're appreciating the tutorials and you're getting help from them, please like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share it on Facebook, share it with your friends who are trying to get their groove on and getting things going, and let's help as many people as we can. I'll see you in the next tutorial.